Imagine being the ruler of the Roman Empire, one of the most powerful empires in human history, and yet walking through life without needing applause, approval, or validation. No ego, no arrogance, just quiet, unshakable confidence. That was Marcus Aurelius, philosopher, emperor, warrior. He didn't just sit on a throne, he ruled his own mind. And that's the real reason we still talk about him today. Look around today, and you'll see a different definition of confidence. Loud voices, flashy clothes, filters, and followers. Confidence has become a performance. But Marcus Aurelius teaches us something deeper. He showed that real confidence doesn't scream. It doesn't try to prove itself. It simply exists, strong, calm, and grounded. We've confused popularity with power, but true power comes when you no longer need to convince anyone of anything. You stop trying to win arguments, you stop chasing validation, and you start focusing on what really matters: your own discipline, your actions, and your mindset. Marcus Aurelius followed a school of thought called Stoicism, an ancient philosophy built on one core belief. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. In his personal journal, Meditations, Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That line right there is the foundation of unshakable confidence. He wasn't interested in controlling people or circumstances. He focused on mastering himself. Because when you master yourself, your impulses, your emotions, your fears, you become untouchable. No insult can shake you. No rejection can break you. No failure can define you. Marcus faced war, betrayal, disease, and loss, and yet he never lost his composure. Every morning he prepared himself with a mental exercise. He'd say, "Today I will meet people who are ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and selfish. But none of them can harm me unless I allow it." That's how he built emotional armor. He trained his mind to expect difficulty, not to complain, but to rise above it. That's where confidence lives, in preparation, in acceptance, in calm action. He also practiced memento mori, the reminder that death is inevitable. Not to be fearful, but to sharpen focus. To live fully. Confident people don't waste time. They know the clock is ticking. Now let's bring this into the modern world. How can you apply Marcus Aurelius' wisdom in your own life? Starting now? Here are 6 powerful steps. 1. Journal like a philosopher. Every night or morning, write down your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions. Don't write for others, write for yourself. Just like Marcus did. This builds self-awareness, and self-awareness is the root of real confidence. 2. Focus only on what you can control. You can't control people's opinions. You can't control the economy. You can't control outcomes, but you can control your discipline, your habits, your responses. That's where you put your energy. 3. Train your emotions. Don't let your anger explode. Don't let fear paralyze you. Pause. Breathe. Respond instead of reacting. Emotionally reactive people are easy to manipulate. Stoics aren't. 4. Embrace discomfort. Comfort weakens you. Take cold showers, wake up early, do hard workouts. Say no to short-term pleasure. Confidence grows every time you prove to yourself you can handle discomfort. 5. Develop a daily routine. Marcus lived with structure, discipline, and purpose. So should you. Start your day with intention. Avoid meaningless scrolling. Own your time. 6. Practice humility. Confidence isn't loud. You don't need to brag or show off. People who speak the loudest often feel the weakest inside. The most confident people speak less and do more. These aren't just ancient ideas, they're timeless. They work because they address the root of real confidence, your relationship with yourself. If you trust yourself, you don't need to chase approval. If you're disciplined, you don't need motivation. And if you control your emotions, you control your reality. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, but more importantly, he ruled himself. That's why we remember him. Not because of his crown, but because of his character. The world will always try to shake you. There will always be critics, challenges, distractions. But here's the truth. The calmest man in the room is usually the most powerful. Don't waste energy trying to look confident. Use that energy to become confident. Through discipline, through wisdom, through mastering your own mind. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The world doesn't need more noise, it needs more strength. Quiet strength, stoic strength. And it starts with you.